Hey Collective and Soul Tribe, happy Tuesday. It is Tuesday, June 23rd. I hope you guys are doing well mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. Let's jump right into it and see what you guys might need to know for today. I will be using tarot and oracle messages for this reading. So let's jump right into it, okay guys? Let's see what, spirit or the universe has to give to you guys at this time when it comes to clarity and releasing, confusion and any illusions at this time. Okay, guys? So, Spirit, what messages do you have for the collective for Tuesday, June 23rd? What do they need to know at this time? What can you tell the collective at this time? Thank you. Ace of Swords energy, okay? This is about, funny how I said what clarity you guys need in the intro, but funny, this is about you guys receiving clarity when it comes to being ready for any type of truth or clarity coming your way. This could be you speaking truth and clarity. This could be receiving truth and clarity, but there's something about breakthroughs when it comes to new ideas, visions, okay? You concentrating as well and being focused at this time when it comes to truth, okay? Now, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius placements may resonate with you guys. Even if you don't have these placements, this could be planetary transits, okay, moon cycle transits, things like that that are happening at this time. Even with the new moon that we had last week that was in Gemini and Cancer, that could also play a role or a part, because usually it takes a few days for things to kind of marinate after a moon cycle, so that could be confirmation as well. But there is something about having some type of spiritual breakthrough. Now, financial breakthroughs could be significant too, but first house energy may resonate for some of you guys. You guys may have first house placements in Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, or for some of you, it just could be the energy, okay? Because like I said, first house, there's so many different keywords for first house. This could be about yourself, your personal life, your independence, new beginnings, etc. Maybe your attitude is changing towards how you view things, okay? But take what resonates, okay? Your approach to life and how you view the world, etc. Okay, so yeah, this could be confirmation. This could be about communication, balance, okay? And with Aquarius energy, this could be about new inventions, okay? Even when it comes to being emotionally detached as well. Some of you guys may resonate with that, okay? So take what resonates with this. We have here the Lovers, okay? When it comes to unions, partnerships, and relationships, okay? Choices that you guys are making. Now, when it comes to, maybe for some of you guys, like I said, when it comes to detachment, because again, like I said, Aquarius energy is showing up, but Gemini energy is very significant when it comes to you choosing love and harmony. You guys could be dealing with certain things where maybe in the past you were dealing with a lot of disharmony or a lot of imbalances and things like that, okay? But there is something about change that is significant with the sixth house. For some of you guys, this is about maybe your hygiene or your daily routines. This could be about your health and wellness and things like that. It doesn't have to be, but there is something about how you organize yourself. But like I said, there's something about finding balance and harmony, whether this is about opposites or this could be you when it comes to you, being faced with a choice that requires you to make a choice of listening to your heart and not your mind, okay? So there's something about the battle between your heart versus your logic, okay? For some of you guys with the Nine of Wands, take what resonates with this energy, but the ninth house is significant for somebody when it comes to maybe you have your moon in Sagittarius in the ninth house. You don't have to, but there's something about, like I said, this could be you learning, or there's something about, higher education could be significant too, but there is something about your energy where, say, you are prepared when it comes to facing any challenges or overcoming them. Now, for some of you guys, like I said, this could be about your energy where you guys are resilient, okay? There could be something where you guys could feel like there's a near success, whether this is your career, a job, you being an entrepreneur maybe, or starting a business, or whatever the case is. But that doesn't mean that you're not being cautious at this time with the Emperor, okay? And that's why I said entrepreneurship as well, or starting a business, because there's something about leadership, whether this is you stepping into your own leadership of your life with 444 in the timer, and also 4 showing up here. There's something about you being strong and confident as a leader. Someone in your energy can see that maybe you have better leadership skills or manager type of skills than they do. So someone in your energy could feel like they have authority over your life, or authority over, say it is a job and they are a manager. They may feel like they have, the title, but you could be the one that actually has the title, because the Emperor here talks about, management, leadership, stability, structure. Maybe you may not have the title, but you do have the energy where you do show up in your power, and you guys are taking charge when it comes to establishing some type of order and stability. Okay, so even when it comes to your power and authority, there's something about you making things happen with the number 4. Fourth house energy could be significant. Like I said, this could be about your roots. This could be family matters and as well, so domestic matters. This could be your emotions, so being able to balance your emotions, or this could be building a new foundation. But take what resonates with Judgment, okay, with the number 20. There's something about you guys going through an awakening or some type of renewal. And at the bottom of the deck, we have Knight of Pentacles and the Moon. So like I said, Moon energy could be significant, where maybe you guys are seeing things that are hidden. Okay, Moon energy talks about, seeing through the illusions and things like that. So take what resonates with that, and that could be confirmation for a lot of you guys when it comes to moons. Okay, Moon energy and the full moon. Okay, we have a full moon at the end of this month. That's very significant, and I believe, if I'm not wrong, the full moon I think it's in Sagittarius. So I think it's in Sagittarius, Capricorn, and Aquarius, if I'm not mistaken. But I like to check the app to make sure that I'm on the right page, because I'm just going based off the cards that I'm seeing, but I like to give facts. Yeah, Sagittarius, Capricorn, and then it goes into Capricorn on the 30th, and then July 1st, it goes into Aquarius. So yeah, like I was saying, full moon cycles are very significant for some of you guys, and you may resonate with that. There's something about the energy too. We have cosmic flow. That's very significant. So again, with Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius showing up, that's confirmation. We have cosmic flow. We have abundance. Okay, so there's something about you being adaptable at this time, okay, when it comes to the choices that you guys are making. But you guys are showing up as abundant, and abundance does not have to be money. Abundance can talk about being in joy, optimistic, okay, being grateful for the little things in life, the fruits of your labor, things like that, okay? So take what resonates with that. But there is something about your wisdom at this time with the moon in Sagittarius, okay? So there's something about your wisdom and knowledge, where again, when it comes to like you being prepared, there's something about you being cautious and you being prepared at this time when it comes to your perseverance and resilience. It's almost like that you're perseverant, you're persistent, you're resilient, but you don't want to also have burnout. And that's also been the theme of the messages recently too, where burnout could be significant. So some of you guys could be taking some time off, relaxing, okay? This could be you unwinding, okay? But take what resonates with that. That could be confirmation. Okay, when it comes to sacred spaces as well, that could be significant. Like I said, there's something about wisdom and understanding. Some of you guys, when it comes to like stability, some of you guys could be building stability in a sacred space, or building stability and structure when it comes to creating your own sacred space. So this could be privacy within a home with the 4th house here. There's something about, like I said, domestic matters. Maybe you guys are wanting more privacy with the moon in Sagittarius. So take what resonates with that. Like I said, maybe you want more privacy. Maybe there's something about security and stability and stuff like that. But there is something about you finding structure and a sacred space, whether this is a sanctuary or whatever the case is. But let's see what else shows up. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, there's something about you following your beacon. So even with Judgment showing up here, there's something about following your light, your path, okay, what resonates with you, with Pluto showing up here. At the bottom, it says keep going and step by step. And then we also have money. That's very significant. So there's something about abundance, like I said, where you're showing up as somebody who's being abundant, or you're showing up in some type of abundance, right? People could be frustrated about your energy too, because like I said, with your energy, you're shining light on certain things and you're following your path. And some people could be upset that you're following your path, because instead of them following their own path, they're looking at you following your path. And it's almost like, well, how dare the collective follow their path and be happy and joyful and abundant and all this stuff, right? It's like people want you to be upset like them, or people want you to suffer like them. So say you guys are still abundant, like you could have $2 to your name and you're still abundant, abundant, because guess what? That $2 can still buy you something. People just don't understand that you have gone through so many obstacles and challenges in your life already that it's almost like you look at the universe and say, what else and what more? Okay, like I said, you may have your good and bad days, but there are some days where you're just like, what else can the universe throw at me at this point? Been there and done that. Okay, yeah, peace. It's like you guys have been through so many things that you guys are finding peace, you know, in your path at this time. Even if it's like you being peaceful in your own path, or you finding your own sacred space, it's like you're finding peace and harmony within yourself. And especially with the Lovers here, that is very significant. Okay, we have balance. Okay, so yeah, like I said, some of you guys are finding peace and balance at this time. And like I said, when it comes to your energy, you guys could have dealt with people who want you to be, you know, frustrated and mad, but you're abundant. It doesn't matter what you're going through in life, you're always abundant. Okay, yeah, happiness. You know what I mean, guys? Like, you always find balance and happiness, whether the circumstance is good or not. It's like you always find a way to, you know, show up for yourself in this light. And like I said, that could be bothering a lot of people at this time because you're not like them, or you don't want to be like them when it comes to your energy. Okay, some of you guys could be isolating yourself at this time because maybe you feel called to do so when it comes to your energy and protecting what it is that you guys are building or creating, especially with judgment here. There's something about your purpose and you being in reflection, and some of you guys are isolating yourself because you guys went through an awakening and you guys are going through some type of rebirth and being called to rise to the occasion when it comes to your past. Okay, you shining light and, you know, stepping into your beacon. We have magic. Okay, so that's why you guys are in peace, because you guys are following your magic, your light. Okay, space, something to do with somebody. When it comes to you detaching yourself from people, places, and things, you might be someone who is very happy to be alone. So you don't care to have friends. Not that you don't make friends. Maybe you have acquaintances or people you may know, but something to do with your energy where it's like, you don't care. When it comes to space and isolation, you could want your own space, like I said, sacred space, or there's something about you making space for yourself where you don't care to be alone. You like being alone, and so other people around you could think that's weird because maybe they're used to being around a whole bunch of people instead of learning to like go within themselves and have introspection. Yeah, we have faith. Okay. At the bottom, we have strength. Okay, like I said, anger could be significant, but confidence. Like I said, someone in your energy could be mad, which is so weird. Every time I see this message, I think to myself, that is so weird, okay? Like I said, again, last stand. Some of you guys could have felt like you guys were at the last stand when it comes to dealing with people fatigue. Again, when it comes to like, you know, basically your energy of burnout, right? But you guys are showing up as strength. Okay, you guys could probably, like I said, make people angry because you find peace when it comes to your happiness being isolated, and your confidence also shines through. So it doesn't matter what anybody wants to say, you guys are being confident. Death and transformation at this time is significant too, where some of you guys, like I said, you guys could have released somebody. Maybe you guys could have had mental funerals for these people as well. This could be a past life friendship as well for somebody. So if this was a friendship, somebody in your energy could also be mad because you maybe picked up on their shadiness or picked up on their ways. And because of that, spirit is allowing you to come together with people of new friend groups that actually resonate with you and understand you, your path. They understand their path and themselves. Okay, this could be stepping into a new life. Yeah, release. With the number 42, 6. Okay, family could be significant too. A lot of you guys could be releasing family. So a lot of you guys could be going like no contact with a lot of family, because sometimes the family that you are with, there's something about the family that you're with that are blood, and then the family that you're with that are karmic. Okay, yeah, air sign is significant. Okay, somebody could have air placements, or there's something about air placements that are significant. Like I said, there's a full moon at the end of this month, and that full moon is transitioning from like I said, Sagittarius to Capricorn and Capricorn to Aquarius. So there is something about air placements that could be significant, whether you're dealing with someone with air placements or air placements in general, or the moon cycle in general. But there's something about communication, adaptability, and you moving forward. Okay, like I said, angel number 10, you guys could feel whole within yourself because you are ending a cycle and starting a new beginning. So take what resonates with that too. some of you guys are focusing on yourself, and that could be also why people are in their feelings, because you have discipline, because you can focus on yourself and you can focus on what matters for you. Okay, so that could be confirmation for someone as well. Yeah, something about mask. Okay, someone was wearing a mask in your energy and you released that. Okay, take what resonates with that, with the number 38. Okay, so angel number 11 is significant. So there's something about your intuition. Like I said, awakening and divine alignment. Your intuition is showing you something about your spiritual awakening when it comes to judgment. You maybe made judgment about someone's energy, and it's because you guys went through a spiritual awakening, or there's something about you being spiritually connected to your soul purpose. Something about pure intentions. At the bottom of the deck, we have gratitude and soulmate. Yeah, you're moving towards soulmates, okay? Releasing and letting go with Stormy. Okay, so there's something about something needing to be washed away, or something like storms, okay, thunderstorms and lightning, rain, okay, washing away the old so that the new can come in. Death, okay, transformations, like I said, okay, full moon energy, like I was talking about, you guys could be releasing with the full moon coming up, and transformation. So yeah, there's something about you guys moving forward in this energy, okay, when it comes to dealing with people, places, and things. You are no longer in people's energies anymore, okay? You are no longer in their path. Even if they have nostalgia and they want to have memories of you, that's all they're ever going to have about the collective and soul tribe, because you guys are focusing on your path. Yeah, we have success. I'm going to get one more card. What about the collective success, Spirit? What about their success is significant? Okay, yeah, big happy changes. Okay, at the bottom of the deck, we have not the right time, but there's something better. Okay, so even if you guys were dealing with people in your energy, like I said, that were wearing masks, there's something about your success that some people could be in their feelings about, like I said, because you're focused, and you're also showing up as someone who's persevering when it comes to discipline and control in your path. Okay, big happy changes. Someone's mad because you're taking authority of your own life. Like I said, this could be a job, a career, you know, you creating your own, you know, entrepreneurship or whatever the case is, but you guys are showing up in this energy and it shows. Okay, guys, but I'm going to end it here. Please take what resonates with you guys. Thank you guys for the love and the support. I appreciate you guys as always. As you guys know, it doesn't matter how many videos I do, I will always say thank you to the collective and soul tribe for supporting me, whether this is liking, sharing, commenting that it resonates, reposting, whatever the case is, okay? Or just sharing it with somebody that can receive the messages or be enlightened, okay? I thank you so much. I love you guys so much. I appreciate you guys so much, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. Happy Tuesday. I love you guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye, you guys.